In this lecture, you will learn what an adapter pattern is and when to use it. If you have used a power adapter, then you already know what an adapter pattern is. The job of a power adapter is to adapt to a particular location and a particular switchboard. For example, the same laptop plug pins that work in USA will not work in UK and in India. So we'll have to use a appropriate power adapter that can take our laptop pins into it, and on the other side of it, it will have pins that can go into the local country's switchboard, and it can also adapt to the appropriate power range in that country. Similarly, in the world of programming, when we have two applications communicating with each other or two objects using each other, and one object invokes the method of another object, then we have to adapt in some cases. For example, here we have a weather finder class which has a find weather. By passing in a city, you can get the weather. And we have an implementation of it which will return the weather back. And there is a UI class that wants to use the weather finder, but the UI only knows the zip code of a city. It does not have the city information, it only has the zip code, but it wants to get the weather of it. That is where an adapter comes in. We'll implement an adapter which will take the zip code. So the weather UI will invoke the find temperature method on the weather adapter. It will pass in the zip code. The weather adapter is responsible for looking up for the appropriate city that matches the zip code. It will then invoke the weather finder, take the results, and it will return the results back to the weather UI. So it exactly acts like a power adapter. It takes the inputs from the class that wants to use another class, because the inputs here are different from what the other side of the relationship expects.